Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love.
Hello and welcome to this week's series, which is called Jesus and the Unlikely. I think that one of the constant themes in all of the Gospels, and particularly in the Gospel of Luke, is that Jesus either hung around or spent time with people that you would not necessarily expect a single male Jewish rabbi to spend time with or hang around with. We'll be looking at 5 examples of this over the course of the week and looking at what we may glean from that when we think about the people that we spend time and hang around with. Here's a question. What have you seen in your life that shouldn't work but does? I could think of a few culinary examples of this, but one example of that from my own experience would be a particular option on the McDonald's breakfast menu: sausage, pancakes and maple syrup. Now, I like sausages and I like pancakes and maple syrups, but I remember the first time I ordered this being quite uncertain about the combination. It's like these things shouldn't work together, but they did. When I look at the recruitment of Jesus' team of disciples as portrayed in Luke's Gospel, I see something that shouldn't have worked, but perhaps to some degree must have done. Reading from Luke's Gospel, chapter 6 and verses 12 to 16. One of those days, Jesus went out to a mountainside to pray and spent the night praying to God. When morning came, he called his disciples to him and chose 12 of them, whom he also designated apostles. Simon, whom he named Peter, his brother Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James son of Alphaeus, Simon who was called the Zealot, Judas son of James, and Judas Iscariot, who became a traitor. Of the people that Jesus recruited, it seems none of them were remotely qualified. As far as we know, none of them had been to any of the top rabbinic schools or had been the disciple of another rabbi. 11 of the 12 were recruited from the more rural and working class Galilee rather than the more educated cities of the south. None of them had done anything like this before. Amongst them, you had Peter, Andrew, James and John, 2 sets of brothers who were fishermen by trade, far from religious professionals. Matthew was a tax collector, a Jew who collaborated with the Romans. Simon was a zealot, and the zealots were fervently anti-Roman Jewish nationalists with a violent reputation. All we know about Thomas is that he had a hard time believing Jesus had risen from the dead. And apart from Judas Iscariot, the Gospels give us scant details about the others, aside from maybe where they were from and a few things that they might have commented on or questioned. Did they say or do nothing else notable? I mention all this because it seems to me that when you look at the list of the people that Jesus chose to work with and spend time with during the most productive and important years of his ministry, there seemed to be an unlikely bunch. shouldn't work. But for Jesus and the work that he came to do, did it? Well, what do you make of this passage? What stands out to you? If you have any thoughts, why not pop them into the comments below?
Here's my heart, Lord, take and seal it for thy course above. Prone to wonder, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, Lord, take and seal it for thy course above. Prone to wonder, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, Lord, take and seal it for